Hey bees, I'm Marie from Humblebee and Me, and today we are carrying on with our candlelight theme and creating a formulation that pairs beautifully with my candlelight lip butter. Today we are making a candlelight lip scrub. The bulk of this formulation is white sugar, so just normal white sugar that you probably already have in your pantry. And then there's some jojoba butter, some sweet almond oil, a touch of mica, some vitamin E, and that's it. I highly recommend gifting this scrub with the lip butter so that your recipients can, scrub away any dry lip skin and then pop on the lip butter for just a really decadent lip treat. If you're looking for more information about this formulation, please make sure you read the full partner blog post, which is always linked in the description box below my videos. You'll find everything written out, links to places to purchase all of the ingredients, information on substitutions. There's actually quite a few you can make, even though this is a very simple formulation. But yeah, let's get started. We'll begin by combining the ingredients for our heated phase. There's just two of them. So you'll need 39 grams of jojoba butter. Jojoba butter is a pseudo butter made by blending jojoba oil with a hydrogenated vegetable oil. If you don't have it, you could use a different pseudo butter instead. For more information, please read the partner blog post. And 26.65 grams sweet almond oil. If you're allergic to nuts or don't have sweet almond oil, you could easily use a different mid-weight oil instead here. So something like apricot kernel oil or safflower oil would work beautifully. So that's it for our heated phase. So now it's time to heat it. This is a small saucepan that has about 2 centimeters, 2/3 of an inch of water in the bottom of it. And I'm just going to pop our heated phase in there and then carry this to the kitchen and put it on the stovetop over medium heat until everything has melted together. When the heated phase is just about finished melting, we're going to create an ice bath. So take a bowl that is large enough to hold the container that you've melted the heated phase in and add water and ice enough to go about halfway up the side of your container. When the heated phase has melted, you can remove your pot from the heat and then remove your measuring cup from the water bath. We're going to add the sugar straight away. So you'll need 62.4 grams of just normal granulated baking sugar. Once the sugar has been thoroughly incorporated and the mixture has had a chance to cool off a little bit, it is time to start using our ice bath to get this cooling a bit faster. If you're working with a measuring cup that has a handle, I find it's very helpful to loop the handle over the edge of the bowl. Make sure you are really stirring absolutely everywhere, scraping down the sides, getting down to the bottom of the measuring cup. You want to make sure that all of the contents of your formulation have a chance to contact that cooler outer edge of your working vessel. When the mixture has had a chance to cool down a bit more, we're going to add our cool down phase. So this here is 0.65 grams of a nice warm golden mica. This particular one is doubloon gold from Humblebee, and it was a gift. You'll also need 1.3 grams of vitamin E. Vitamin E is an antioxidant, so it helps extend the shelf life of our formulation by delaying rancidity. If you'd like to learn more about the type of vitamin E that we use in cosmetic formulating, please look up tocopherol in the Humblebee and Me encyclopedia. So now that we have all of the ingredients in our lip scrub, we are just trying to get it so that it is thick enough that when we pour the mixture into our tins, the sugar doesn't settle out while the scrubs are setting up. That said, we also need it to be thin enough that we can pour it without it being too much of a chore. So it looks like we are getting there. You can see that we've got a fairly decent trace on top, so great. For packaging, I will be dividing this formulation between 4 1-ounce tins. These were all gifted by Humblebee. You can see that 2 of them are this more standard, common, like aluminum silver color, and then the other 2 are a really sophisticated matte black. While pouring lip scrubs and other products that contain a large amount of an ingredient that's just being held in suspension, it is important to keep everything moving so that nothing settles out too much while you're pouring and you get an even product distribution in each of your packages. You want to give the tins a nice wrap on your countertop to level out the contents and then carry them to the freezer to freeze them to fully set up. While the scrubs we just made set up, let's take a look at this one that I made a few weeks ago so you can see the final consistency. See that it is, you can press through it really nicely. It's really creamy. and you don't need much of it at all to really buff your lips into their best selves. So about that is more than enough for a really lovely lip exfoliating session. Once the lip scrubs have frozen through, you can remove them from the freezer, and really all that's left to do is to pop a label on them. I recommend leaving them uncovered to come to room temperature so any condensation can just evaporate away. Once they've come to room temperature, you can pop the lids on them and you are done. These pair beautifully with my Candlelight lip butter as a wonderful gift for anyone struggling with dry lips in the winter. For more details, please make sure you are reading the full partner blog post linked below. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.